Well, good afternoon and welcome to the auction of 20 Percy Street here in Mitcham. On behalf of the team at Raywhite Forest Hill, my name's Hugh Francis. I will be your auctioneer here today. I'd like to thank our marketing agent over the last 4 weeks, Chris Dodds, for putting everything together and keeping all of our buyers well informed so that you can come today and make an informed decision on purchasing this wonderful property that stands behind me. Absolute opportunities are endless. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the team, thank you for attending our auction. To the buyers in the crowd, what a great chance today to purchase some blue chip Mitcham property, walking distance to schools, shops, train station, absolutely everything. Success leaves clues. This property hasn't been sold for many, many years, and there is an abundance of neighbours in this street that have lived here for an extremely long time. There's a reason why they put their roots in here at Percy Street and they've stayed so long, and it's because it is a wonderful place to live and everything you need is really just at your fingertips. Thank you to our vendors for allowing us to market the property over the last 4 weeks. We wish them all the best of luck today and all the best of luck moving forward with the next chapter of their lives. The auction today will take 3 parts. The first, the reading of the contracts. The second, a brief description of the property. And the third and final part, where I hand it over to you for your competitive bidding. The particulars of sale read as follows. The vendor's estate agent is Raywhite Forest Hill, located at 27 to 29 Marnies Road in Forest Hill. We are selling for, and on behalf of our vendors, the property described in the section 32 and more specifically on the certificate of title, volume 7640, folio 041, being lot 5 on planner subdivision 019019. Ladies and gentlemen, better known to you and I as 20 Percy Street here in Mitcham. Today, the auction will be conducted in accordance with the rules and any additional conditions that have been made available for inspection prior to the start of today's auction. The auction rules prohibit an auctioneer from accepting bids or offers on the property once it's been knocked down to the successful bidder. Therefore, if you hear me announce the property on the market, that will indicate that we've met our vendors' expectations and reached their reserve price. There's no going back from there. We'll certainly be selling at that point or above. The vendors do have a reserve price. I will indicate bidders upon request. If you're not sure who has the highest bid, please just ask myself or one of the Raywhite staff. We're lucky enough today to have Zeng, Chris and Sean in the crowd today to help facilitate the auction so that you do not miss a beat. The law prohibits false bids, major disruptions by bidders and bidders from preventing other bidders from bidding, and does provide fines for this conduct. We are selling today by public auction, whereby 10% of the purchase price will be required upon signing of the contracts unless prior arrangements have been made with Chris and cleared with our vendor before the start of today's auction. The settlement period that we're calling for today, where we expect the remainder of that money due and payable, is flexible between 30 and 90 days. I don't know how the solicitors would feel if we tried to squeeze it in before Christmas, but if you're confident about it, we're certainly happy to give that a shot. I think more likely though, after around the 8th or 10th of January, when the banks and solicitors are back in business, up to 90 days from today's date. Ladies and gentlemen, are there any questions about the property or the contracts before we get things a little bit further underway? Fantastic, I shouldn't think so. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to walk you through the property. You've seen it today or previously inspected it, and you've come back for a certain reason. Either a wonderful investment property, a great new home site, or potentially looking at speaking with the council about a subdivision property. Ladies and gentlemen, one thing I can tell you is when we're in this position in Mitcham, so close to all of the amenities that I have before mentioned, that if you do decide to purchase property today, I have no doubt in my mind that over the years to come, it'll be a wonderful investment for you and you're going to make a lot of money. If you'd like to purchase today, I'll need you to raise your hand or call out your bid. I'm here to help, I'm here to facilitate it. Our vendors have given us clear instructions. They would love to see the property sold today. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all from me. The way in which we'll sell the property will be first call, second call, third and final call, and when the contract's made like so, the property will be sold. I'm in your hands. Who'd like to start us off here today at 20 Percy Street in Mitcham? Over to you. Wherever you like, I'm not fussed where we start. $750,000 maybe I call would be a fair and reasonable opening bid. Raise the hand or call out the bid. Would you like to start us off at 750? Get you in there. At 750,000, what do we say? Raise your hand or call out your bid if you'd like to start us off at 750. I wish you all the best of luck. If you've got an increment that's potentially lower, I'm happy to start off wherever you like. 730, 720, you just call it out and let's get things going. Ladies and gentlemen, in your hands. Your opportunity now to start things off. You can start things off at a vendor bid, but much prefer to see some participation from you in the crowd, because it won't be me buying the house today, it'll certainly be you. A couple of familiar faces been through once, twice, 3 times. Your opportunity now today to buy. What do we say? 740 then, vendor bid. I'll start it off at 740,000 and let's go in 20s from here. At 740 I'll call for a 10. At 740 I'm really not fussed, ladies and gentlemen. Just want to get you in and get you comfortable and settle in, and let's sell this property today. At 740,000, 50 if you like. At 740 raise your hand or call out your bid. At 740,000 now. 740 certainly makes sense. Great value. If you've been through the street before, I'd say probably unlikely something sold around that price before. At $740,000 now, first call at 40. Second time at 740. Third and final time at $740,000. I've got no interest in standing up here and vendor bidding for the rest of the auction, ladies and gentlemen. If we don't see any bids from here, I'll just pass things in. At $740,000, everyone at that stage will be on an even playing field, and it will then just become a Dutch auction. What I'd love to see is that if we do hold the property over today, that it's on your bid and then you reserve the right to purchase. At $740,000, third and final time. We're all done. Silent, finished. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's $740,000, and if we don't see a bid from there, I'll be forced to pass the property in at $740,000. Obviously disappointing, and I think a bit of a shock at 740. What do we say? Happy to open up and let you in at 750. At 740,000 now with me. I know there's interested parties in the crowd. At $740,000, I'm not going to drag things out on vendor bids, ladies and gentlemen. At 740, need a bid from here to put you in the top spot to buy. 50, welcome in there, sir. At 750, at 750,000 now down the front. At 750,000. Sorry? 50. Yep. At 750, 750,000 now, need 10 more to go. At 750,000, bid down the front of my left, fairly big. At 750 now, who's got 60? At 750,000 now, down the front, first call at 50. Need to go to 60 from here. Second call now at 760,000. At 760 the bid. Move it along. At 750,000, let's move it along to 60. Third and final time at 750, a mere $750,000. Absolutely incredible value there at 750,000. 750, what do we say? Move it along to 60. At 50, 50 on the left down here. At 750, Zeng, need to know, mate, any 60 there. At 50 down the front, 750,000. I will place a vendor bid at 60 then and welcome you back to 70. At 60 with me and 70, can I say, sir? At 760. Can we move it along to 770? At $760,000 now. First call at 760. Second time now at $760,000. Still well south of that quote price. Absolutely no one expecting to purchase it for that today at $760,000. Second time at 60. Third time at 760,000. Move it along to 70 if we can, otherwise my next bid will be a vendor bid, it'll be north of that. At 760. At $760,000 then. Third and final time. 70 if you'd like to take back the lead. At 760. 760,000 and I'll place a vendor bid at 80. At 780 now with me. At $780,000. At 780 the call. 780 the bid now. First time at 780. Great schools in the area, ladies and gentlemen. You know it, you love it. Great position, $780,000 certainly makes sense today. Second call at $780,000, train station, walking distance. The street's been undergoing, welcome back at 90, at $790,000, taking back the lead. At 790 now, bid on my left at 790. At $790,000 first time. At 790 on the phone, understand that's okay. At 790,000, second time at $790,000. Motivated sellers today, need those motivated buyers. Put two and two together at $790,000 now. Bidding on the left here at 790. First, second, third time at 790,000 at 790 the call. Ladies and gentlemen, I might press the pause button there just for a moment, seek some instructions inside, and be with you very shortly. Thank you for your patience, ladies and gentlemen. Instructions are very clear today. The owners would love to have the property sold, but we're not quite there just yet. So the bid's here on my left-hand side at $790,000. If you're interested in participating today and having the opportunity to purchase, now's the time to speak. I'll call it 3 times. We don't get a further bid. The couple on my left will then hold the bid to be able to negotiate first. I would imagine that a deal will be done and the opportunity for you to then participate will have been over. At $790,000 then, for the first call at 790. Round me off to 800 if you like, and have the opportunity to buy today. At 790,000, second time at 790, third and final time at 790,000. Move it along to 800 if we can. Raise your hand nice and tall or call out your bid at 790. The bid, 790,000. Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you'd like to put your hands together for our highest bidder, we're going to take them inside, negotiate with the vendor, see if we can't put a deal together there, and we look forward to being able to keep you up to date with the result. Please put your hands together for our highest bidder. Congratulations for beating the competition at least.